Why do some videos grab attention instantly, while others get scrolled past in just a few seconds? The problem is not only camera quality or heavy editing. A lot of the time, the real difference is using B-roll, overlays, and effects correctly. In this video, you'll learn how to use these tools like professional videos do without making the screen messy or confusing the viewer. I'll explain everything step by step and in the simplest way possible inside CapCut. From adding B-roll to using overlays and effects professionally, you'll also learn which effects actually look professional and which ones make your videos look amateur. So let's start with the most important part. What exactly is B-roll? B-roll is basically extra footage shown over your talking video so the audience can see what you mean, not just hear it. For example, if you say, "I open CapCut," you can show the app screen. Or if you say, "I exported the video," you can show the export page. Now let's see how to add it. First, find the part of your video where you talk about something visual. At that exact point, split the clip, then place the B-roll clip as an overlay on top of the main video. Now match the timing exactly with the sentence you are saying. Finally, play the video and see if it feels smooth and natural. Just one important point. If the B-roll stays too long, the viewer gets confused. So always match it with the rhythm of your speaking. Most beginners make mistakes exactly here. And this is one of the main reasons videos start feeling boring. Why do some videos never feel boring? There is a very important hack here that most beginners completely ignore. Professional videos usually have a small visual change every 3 to 5 seconds. It doesn't need to be a big change. Sometimes it's just a very soft zoom, a short B-roll, or even a small angle change. These small changes keep the viewer's brain awake. If you do this part correctly, your viewer retention will completely change. But if the screen stays the same for too long, the viewer naturally gets bored, even if your talking is good. So remember one simple rule. Every few seconds, create a small visual change, not to make the video messy, but to keep the viewer's attention alive. And this is exactly what professional YouTubers always do. Now that you understand how to make your talking more visual, let's move to overlays. Sometimes just showing footage is not enough. Sometimes you need to clearly show the viewer where to look. If the viewer's attention is not guided, they might completely miss the most important part of the video. And this is exactly where many videos lose the audience's attention. This is where overlays come in. Overlay means anything placed on top of the main video, like images, videos, stickers, arrows, or even screen recordings. For example, imagine you say, "This is the most important part of the tutorial." Now you can place an animated arrow on that exact section so the viewer looks directly there. To do this, first, import the main video into the timeline. Then add the green screen arrow video as an overlay. Click on the overlay clip. Then go to Remove BG and turn on the chroma key. Now use the color picker to select the green color, then adjust the intensity until only the arrow remains. When you play the video, you'll see the arrow appear on the screen and guide the viewer's attention.
This is the most important part of the tutorial.
If you learn this technique, even the simplest tutorials will start looking more professional. There is another very important point here. At every moment in the video, the viewer should focus on only one thing. If text, effects, arrows, and multiple movements all appear at the same time, the viewer's brain gets confused and doesn't know where to look. That's why professional videos usually have only one focus point. For example, either the text or your face or the arrow or the B-roll, not all together. So every time ask yourself, what exactly should the viewer focus on right now? If the answer is not clear, your screen is probably too crowded. And remember, clean always looks more professional than crowded. So, if you overuse overlays, your video will look messy and amateur. Now let's move to the most important rule for using effects. This is the part where most editors ruin their videos without even realizing it. Most beginner editors make mistakes here. They think the more effects they use, the more professional the video becomes. But usually, the result is the complete opposite. Too many effects quickly destroy the viewer's focus and make the video look messy. That's why we have one simple rule: less, but better. An effect should only do one of these three things: either improve clarity, or grab attention, or give the video a consistent style. If an effect does not help with one of these three things, you probably shouldn't use it at all. For example, safe effects include very soft blur, subtle color correction, small shadows, or gentle zooms. Another technique many professional YouTubers use is a very soft zoom. But here's the important part. A professional zoom should not feel obvious or aggressive. The viewer should feel the image getting closer, not directly notice the effect. This is the difference between a professional effect and an amateur effect. For example, when you say something important, you can add only 5 to 10% zoom. That small movement helps keep the viewer's attention on that sentence.
This is the most important part of the tutorial.
But if the zoom is too strong, the result becomes the opposite and the video looks amateur.
This is the most important part of the tutorial.
So professional zoom should feel soft, smooth, and almost invisible. But effects like heavy glitch, strong shake, or messy transitions usually become distracting. And this is exactly why many beginner videos feel unprofessional or tiring to watch. To use effects correctly, first choose one simple effect. For example, a soft zoom in or a very light shake effect. Then apply it only to one short section, preferably where you say something important. If the effect feels too strong, reduce it. Then play the video and ask yourself, does this effect actually help? If not, delete it. And always remember this rule: clean is much more important than flashy. Professional editing means controlling the viewer's attention, not just adding more effects. Now that you've learned how to professionally use B-roll, overlays, and effects, let's quickly summarize everything. So if we want to simplify it, B-roll means instead of only talking, you show things visually. Overlay means helping the viewer clearly understand where to look. And effects mean controlling attention, not making the video messy. The main idea is very simple. Add less, but add it correctly and with purpose. And trust me, if you follow just this one rule, the quality of your videos will instantly level up. Because a good video is not the one with the most things. A good video is the one with nothing unnecessary. If you use these three things correctly, even a simple video can look professional. In the next video, we'll move into AI tools inside CapCut. We'll see which features are actually useful for your work and which ones only waste your time. And this section is for people who want to edit faster, cleaner, and more professionally. We'll also go through the special settings for shorts, including the 9:16 ratio, safe screen areas, and proper text placement, so your videos look clean, clear, and fully readable on every phone. I'll see you in the next video.